What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Wicked Blades here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday morning, kicking off the week. Today is Modified Monday. We're going to do Modified Monday. I started messing around with this late last night before bed. Just playing around with it while me and the wife were having discussions about little man's 1 year birthday this week. I can't believe how quick a year has gone by, you know? I mean, I started my channel due to him. You know, he was still in my daughter's belly, growing and, just weighing heavy on all of our minds, and so I started my channel wanting to leave something for him to look back on, and just have memories. That's how this channel got started. And for me on the channel, it's over a year later because, like I said, he was still in mama's belly. And all the fun that we have on this channel, you don't realize how quick time goes by, And then when little man got here, all the fun that I've been having with him, he's like, honestly, he's my world, He really is. It's so crazy how much one little person can consume your world. It's crazy. The little dude's starting to walk. Like he kind of started to crawl just a little bit, and he was like, "Man, forget this mess. I don't like this," and started to walk. Like he it's hilarious because he looks like a little drunk dude, bobbling around, and but he's getting it. He's out there. I love that kid. But yeah, the end of this week is his birthday, and we're gonna throw him a little birthday party. He's gonna be a little cowboy, and so me and the wife, we were discussing different little themed items. We're gonna order a horse piñata and fill it up with candy, and Grandpa's gonna get out here and make a little tiny stick so Bam Bam could, cause dude, the little dude, 1 year old, he's pretty strong, and he's turned into Bam Bam, man. Like, his nickname has been Pickle, since the womb, because he gave my daughter pickle cravings, So we've just, like, the nickname kind of stuck. We called him Little Pickle. But now a little dude's turned into Bam Bam. It's crazy. Anyways, as I was saying, let me get off my ramble. Last night, me and the wife, we were having discussions about Bam Bam's birthday and what we're going to do. So I just reached over to my pile of stuff, and I picked up the Elkridge, what was this called? The Raghorn. I picked this up, and I don't know if you guys recall when I did this Whizbanger Wednesday, the knife had the worst feel in hand, like one of the worst feels in hand that I've ever picked up, And so I had told you guys that I was probably going to end up modifying it because there was no way I would throw out the money for purchasing a knife for a Whizbanger video and then not be able to carry the thing, and just be unsatisfied with it. I truly disliked it. I would not put my name on letting you guys say, "Oh yeah, go out and buy this." That's how bad it was. Blade wise, length and everything, wonderful, but the feel of it in your hand was horrible. It had a lot of hot spots. So I took the blade, or I took the handle. It had a lot larger point coming out. It was probably about to here, and it was really aggressive. This had the same style of point on this end over here, just like here. It had a super aggressive point within that finger choil, and then even back here had a pretty aggressive point. which is so goofy that, a knife company would put out a product like that. It's sad to say, you know. Now, this is unfinished. I don't know if you guys could see that. It's not finished. I need to go through all the stages of sanding. Like I said, I did this before going to bed last night, with a file and everything, and roughed it out, making the proper edging. I did leave this point because I like where it locks your finger in. This one, I took it down, as you can see, and then I took this down. I was going to go further, but I would have wound up losing the lanyard hole, and I do think I want to throw a lanyard on here. So I just brought her back, smoothed it out, and made it a lot more user friendly. So now when you grab it, it sits in the hand really well. There's no hot spots. And then when you choke up on it, you could really get aggressive on there, and it feels nice in hand now. With that being said, I picked this up at Tractor Supply. I believe it was, oh man, what was it? I believe it was $14.99. Okay. Now, if you like the look of it and you're gonna go ahead and do the modification, cool. Spend the money. It's worth it after you modify it. Okay, it's actually worth it after you modify it. You could put a lanyard on there still. It just comes out just slightly past the pinky, so the lanyard would be fine. It won't be cumbersome, and now you can actually lock down on this. The jimping is in the wrong spot, so I do believe I'll probably be doing some spine work over here later on. I won't be getting to that anytime soon because I have a lot of other projects that I'm working on. This was just a little let me pass the time while me and the wife are having discussions, and got to play with it in my hand while I'm having a discussion, and not using power tools or anything to annoy her and like shut her up or anything. So I was able to sit there and have a discussion with her and make plans and everything and do file work on here, and I actually got it to the point where I'm happy with it. And if they put it out like this, yeah, $15 all day long, I would endorse it. I would tell you guys, yeah, go for it. It'll be a nice little carry, just a nice little EDC, because that's all it is, It's just a little dude. It's a good little EDC guy. Got your lanyard hole for everybody who likes lanyards and stuff, Got this nice pretty wood on there, and the scales are changeable, fairly easy with the, I believe it's a T6 on here, so the scales are changeable real easy. You can put you some stag, you can put you some buffalo, whatever you want. Alright, if they put it out like this, I would definitely say, okay, this is a great whiz banger. You guys could go out and buy one. It's budget friendly. I couldn't at that time, but after modifying it, I put an edge on there as well, and it seems to be holding up, although I hadn't tried it in my modified position now. I was trying to work with it prior to adjusting all this on the handle, and so I wasn't able to make great cuts because it kept biting. It was too much of a hot spot. It was horrible. But if you're down to go ahead and make some modifications to the handle and adjust it to your liking, I would say, yeah, go for it as of right now. Okay, so that's my modified Monday. Now I want to show you guys what my wife got me this weekend when we went to the antique show, I didn't think about it. I was just trying to get my head clear from all kinds of chaos that we've been doing, and so I didn't film. But the wife came across a couple of cutters and went behind my back and picked them up, which was so awesome of her. I did put a little bit of oil on them because they were super stiff, and there weren't many knives there, so I missed these at whatever booth she went to and found them. But this one says high carbon steel USA right there on the tang, and that is all it says. And I'm going to say this is either a Colonial or a novelty knife company, but it's a hawkbill. It's not, at first I thought it was a clamshell, but it's not clamshell, or it may be. I'm just not seeing. No, it's not a clamshell. It's not a clamshell. Okay. The scales are a little bit loose, so either I'm gonna peen the pins over a little bit more just to tighten it up and leave it as is, or it's gonna be a candidate for a scale swap. Not sure yet. I just love it that the wife picked me up, and she was like, I think you was wanting a hawkbill, which is hilarious that she actually pays attention, and I guess she didn't know that I had just got one in from Milo. So she got me my second hawkbill. And then, and that one she got for $10. And then she picked this one up, an electrician's knife, which is funny that the other one cost $10 and this one cost $5. And this is a Klein's Tool, Chicago, USA. They both need work. As you can see, they both need cleanup. But for the most part, blades are there. Dang, this one is stiff. Okay, there's your flathead screwdriver. And it does have the liner lock for the flathead. But everything is intact. Everything looks good. There's no cracks, no breaks, nothing going on, Need to put a good edge on there, clean them up, make them all pretty and functional again, and these could be carried. Oh, it's got a half stop, it seems like. And there's really no snap. Okay, so those are my pickups. Well, not my pickups, my wife's. So she got this one for 10, this one for 5. I love my wife, man. She is fantastic, especially getting my back on, a hobby that she is not into. So yeah, I appreciate her for that. So yeah, that was the pickups for this weekend. Had fun clearing our minds, getting out of Dodge. And that is my Modified Monday, guys. Know that you guys are loved. I love you guys. I truly do. I love you guys, because without you guys, this channel wouldn't be growing the way it is. And I feel like we're doing awesome. We're slightly a year into this, and we are at 330 subscribers, I believe. And we're still moving up. I think I will be doing a giveaway at the 500 mark, I believe, or maybe even the 400 mark. Not too sure yet. Probably 400 mark, because I did one at 2. So we'll probably go every 2. Keep it even. Yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll do a giveaway at 400. I've got to plan that out. Anyways, I've held you up enough. I love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hope you guys hang in there. We're going for a ride, guys. We're going to keep it going. And as soon as I get a better tripod, one that'll give me really good angles so I can do tabletops. We're gonna do cleanup videos. We're gonna do build videos. I do need to get me a new belt sander. Mine took a crap on me. The motor just fried. It smoked out bad. So I need to get a new belt sander. And so that'll be in the works. And then I do need to get a tripod that will give me a lot of angles so I could do tabletops and we could start doing cleanups and, trying to get some teaching stuff out there possibly, because everybody does their cleanups and repairs differently. So maybe there's tips and tricks that I have that somebody else hasn't shown, so on and so forth. We all learn from each other. It's a good thing. All right, guys, I love you guys. You guys stay safe out there. This is Wicked Blades. I'm out. Peace.